And finally, at the back page of the daily graphic, La Mansamokpe provides facility for La General Hospital. And FDA cautions public against substandard hand sanitizers. That's the Food and Drug Authority cautioning the public against substandard hand sanitizers. So let's be cautious and careful about the kind of sanitizers that we choose. Of course, just before we kick off the program, you can also watch, just like anybody else watching on TV, if you have your digital handsets or your platform, your mobile phones, your tablets, iPads, and what have you. Even on your television, you can still go digital on there and keep watching Net2. The social media handles are Net2 TV GH on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And for those who are also addicted to our sister station, Oman FM 107.1, at Oman TV on YouTube and Facebook is the social media of choice. Right, so without any much ado, let's join my guest. Of course, he's already seated, Reverend Mensah from the Brighter Chapel Church. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, sir.
Mpacha eti saying. Boko. I know pay yes more ye juma papa bia I was say Ghana for tea. Mpacha bosoma ye. Chair dia koso.
Me facha ke se ma hwe for amohwe na tu sabre. Em saying ni ani to ya COVID-19 lockdown ne mun sensem no. Ade ani pa bebrebe esu eye aduane a omopedi ene de omode bebo omo ban. Akoya sorry no o hwe zi obi e to ne nsafra sofo no sorry so obi amrem emere na fam de no mfamboa enti with Brighter Chapel International you decided with my team you launch Operation Save a Soul say after day we twam a ye ya na me ma be kwa sorry say yare no be twam no wunyina wu ahemfa ne no be ya sorry no ti na ho be hia say be launch Operation Save a Soul ti yetisi abonje design team ne build this be money pass 6,000 hand sanitizers I ba street in as many past 6,000 year duane on bedi for the day nti ya chance ya koye donation or DANSOMAN POLYCLINIC ya call Akawe Hospital we've been to Ashaiman Market Akotema Community 1 station Akwa Circle Akoblefi Akobe and almost so o na eba screen so almost so to me.
And so on your screens there, you can see the activities, the highlights of their benevolent duty to the nation. And today, I'm here.
We are hand sanitizer and we are DANSOMAN POLYCLINIC. Donation the koye.
All right.
And we are DANSOMAN Market. It's a hand sanitizer the koye DANSOMAN Market roundabout.
Okay, my idea. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
And the 6,000 souls now, is it per day or is it a one-off exercise? And every week? A day be no. She say we aduane dey no. A day be a check 1,002. Take away food packs and drinks in issue. A check 1,002 a day be anti. So finally, I start say you go so ye and no ye be call circle. Ye nu amombo street in so na omo no. Someone aduane on cooked rice near the crown to me no. Tomo de na na ye do so ye be call circle na omo so yakoche kinkene sardine dia ma omo ene e free up na ga say ye ni chime we circle new prime station side on. Okay. Na saying you share ebia social media you who say yeah struggles ni we want a man for how do you deal with such things? Because a buying so I can say you ensure social distancing. Nan saying a man for can physical distancing because social distancing no when we say a man for the diagram physical to say send out now me at least 1 meter apart. And how do you ensure in your distribution of these items to the needy? Say I know there yes because nipa do na no omo makwan masane ankade ni siko no ono anti na ye betu fo say obi be chamade ana say ya ye tue ho asiwo say ye be ya famu de aboa na ekom na e wo system na akono mo anti na de aduane ne ba obi sane obeye no o kan de kura wonte and sometimes no worse be be say free bi manu aba imagine say wo wanu wa aduane de ko chenkofo with all the money I was saying I didn't know obesan e be say e o manti na de ba o man nyin order ugina aje wo dia obi beje kwa no asan baba ka san sanata dia san beje I think say they are abusing it yentu ye ho say na ye can because
ministry they are also facing the same challenges. I think the general public na nkasa nhwe omo ye na.
And so enum trigger bibi say ebia mo ko in the continuation of the amoye no ebia mo be alert ministry no say ene say ni na e pese ye na den hihye na e wo ho a ebia mo betumi aboa ye with we bibia na ye streamline enye say mo be free or na amanfo abeka say mo aduane no kra enye up to standard eni nyama ebia ntokwa bi kosi obi kopra obi a e be blame brighter chapel ministries and our church enti mo wo any ebia mo de aban be kasa na ministry of
gender
say
first started you know even how to move car around and I was a bit a challenge for my but they were saying it's a lockdown no ya nyama be bobo so nintino there was no any provision a government making for that see your community police see no say you need nadmo we should young get in touch with nadmo na maybe I be kobia no at least this evening be share na say nadmo coordinator bia they can assist us na aye perfect am I say na pen no nti ye guso.
Congratulations, the American say my idea mun guso mun yes because anya better street so but what are some of the experiences you've learned in this charitable event?
Because I'm with the other side of life say sorry na ye nya dem honko it goes beyond the 4 square building no I'm a lot of challenges that sometimes we cut down one nipa bia obi share omo ani on bekasa and number 2 ohwe mekasa Ghana for abusing yama for now because obi okra na kasa obeka na bebu abem onimo da
na say wo de wo ye nyamini pa anya say kasa na wo say aka bebu aka Jesus Christ de we bu no de data
sana wo can
say wo say unya
okay experience no abotani enya bebrebe but ye beto for say obi obia no betimi handle
okay
that kind of attacks no so imagine so obi a onim ne da unko na sorry da na one year selective and I say one can say me the only my members now we took free do a shaman just to make sure that people will eat. Unim ne da now on encourage you and say oh your bomb price ali nyame mo na be more. But some of the words are high on TV to me can be brave. But you know yeah can say niema na we Ghana not I can see say niema sesan we say because first we be na we ade we amana oba appreciate you. But they look like so be okra na I say when I open our day ba. Oh, also and then you have phone keeps on ringing a day, which when you cost more than 2,000.
Right.
If you are not careful, you need to sometimes switch off your phone because obi cry GB in the circle say obi to sana card yes and cover the second one. Na ni near the line ma when you be.
Okay. And since our experiences, now I guess it cuts across board. Other charitable groups are also experiencing such things. So the advice will be maybe like we are saying, associate yourself with the ministries or NADMO's efforts. Then you synchronize your activities. Then you'll be assured of at least your security and safety. Now your final words to the public in terms of the ammonia.
My advice would be the public is sana yakase obia any social distance. My fire yen say be kakaya agudie bia obi anya na famu die and those of them anyame bless you omo be kakra wo nsem no. This is the time we need everybody on board. So we cut down now we hwese na nipa na you imagine say yen nyina ebe wu na nkwa usika na enye dem ma. This is the time obi ankyere wodo obi to nwumbo say nyame ye wadom na ebi ka wonsa atena wonsa yemwa na yenya ya famu die na yare ni ntwam so that Ghana nyina be sa atena se because many age na wani age a me metan wo nso me metan me but sania ekọ no say ekoye yan wo bi nko na ye be enjoy na mo ni bi ni esu a omusun ni masundwe emba timeto fo say asofo individuals anyame bless mo sika wo nsem obi okwa nsuo na wo baby na be mo obi ada this is the time a yin na yin bi yensem yemma odo na ide sha saying like that no it should come back to us sani ejaya we should go back na and start to say be yes animal no especially we attacks ni na ba pastors and the reason is that this is the time and can you hear say asori nem brem it say bi mu start and start say omo we are men encourage all the pastors especially churches na almost omo ye nyame adwuma no they should all come on board na yemwa na Ghana man so even though yare ne aban ye na famu de no physically no nya bibia na ye mpaibo we obi so ni de obedi a anya mpaye obi say komode na enye prayers nti yemwa na enye ya family.
Okay, now bompa ma Ghana there.
Ye gusa ye bebre pa because ye na no Ghana for yenso wa asase ni so bi.
Right. Thank you. And Friday of Faith and also continue your prayers for the country. Right. So now from Friday of Faith to Financial Friday, we'll soon be joined by Mr. Christian Donkor, a chartered accountant and economist. And in fact, I envy him. He's still a lecturer in among all these issues. And he's from the Institute of Chartered Accountants, Ghana. He will be joining us briefly to engage in a conversation with us to assess the financial implications for all of us during this partial lockdown period. Some of the questions we are asking, how do we spend? How much do we spend, especially when we are not guaranteed of our jobs? Some people have even already lost their jobs. Yesterday I was reading some newspaper headlines, and I think 143 workers from a company has been laid off, and I wonder how and what they will be depending on. So these and other issues, government has intervened with water bills, electricity bills, feeding the poor and the vulnerable. For how long can we keep on depending on government without doing something for ourselves? So we'll take a quick short break. When we come back, Christian Donkor. Okay, so we are not taking any break for now. The issue is, well, during the partial lockdown, if you want something to eat or you are desirous of filling your tummy, the living room is saying is still open for business. And note that the operating hours have temporarily changed. They are now operating from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So note, take advantage of this situation and order for your digital meals. You can call them for the digital menu before you order. The number to call is 027-1060-350, 0302-916494. It's another number to call. The living room is saying is simply delicious. Good morning and welcome to today's episode of The Dialogue. Doctor, hey, my friend Doctor, Mama Opposition, don't worry. Sir Christian Donkor, welcome.
Very soon that title will be added.
Oh, thank you. That would be good. Congratulations. It's in the pipeline. Yeah. And another week is here. Yeah. Of course, we've been following your contributions to our financial lives. But now the situation, I think this is the third week of the partial lockdown. So the situation, the reality is beginning to tell. The reality is beginning to bite. People are now prioritizing, appropriately. Yeah. And, there's no guarantee of the jobs that a lot of us have now, as some have started losing their jobs. But government is also intervening in some ways, like water bills, electricity bills. I think 1 billion is going to be spent on 4.8 million customers for the next 3 months, according to the energy minister at the press conference yesterday. So in all these things, how do we, your boy, Yehuba saying?
Well, thank you very much for this morning. Yeah. Right. And let me use this opportunity to greet our listeners.
Yeah.
This morning, right. Well, let me start with this. Let's remind our viewers the various social interventions government has involved. And as our Diaba said, I'm one among four. I keep on saying, and as a team, I can say, idea by Ubi and Sheda. Kaseme ko amanone na makofa this problem aba ade a obi ani control so na ano so aba beto yen nti ade a ni anye prepared,
right?
But say enya beto a definitely you have to make sure say ade no infect your man for too much na input to the economy out of gear.
Okay.
So nti ade a am prepare say you nim say and even that, also December, no, I saw for people making prediction. None of them even saw
it coming. Yeah.
Well, and idea, me. Before I start, my kabibi say, I no pay me chair president pa. Na me bomb pie first, no me bomb pie mammy one. Me can bomb me first.
Okay.
Then I will look at president, the vulnerable groups, and the society as a whole.
Okay.
So how because in packaging Ghana well. So I will not see I look at if say me born me the president me can. Because as an economist, me share the kind of the physical, and mental stress I all go through. Sometimes me putting myself in his shoes, not my yet devastated. So I say, if it were me, and I'm no power, how am I going to go about it?
Right.
Because something you did not expect, you have a budget you have prepared ahead, and all of a sudden this thing came in. Remember where President took this country from, the economy inherited. Now you're very bad. But we manage it through fiscal discipline.
Okay.
All the economic indicators are they're pointing negatives in turning into positives. Our debt to GDP, our inflation, baby of fano, ni na form. We share a year our budget deficit improvement abem. Osha, we to enroll more social interventions are vulnerable groups.
For the first time, Kramiti trade surplus be now.
Yes, yes, we had a surplus.
Yes.
Osha, Standard and Poor, any Moody's, international rating agencies, rating upgrading. Remember, say, even or take you over on here, IMF, I say.
Right.
We couldn't employ for so many years. Even in your graduate unemployment. But this president came in, took the so took the economy, and then we managed it to turn all the negatives and the bad management inherited into positive.
Only for coronavirus.
Only for coronavirus to turn the whole thing. Even the budget now that he has prepared. Look at the distortions. At Trigger BBR, now even partial lockup down. We predicted, say, look, government on spending less than 15 billion. What I say?
Right.
15 billion. In addition, before if you want to, look at the program you have, because like I said, this year is the year of rules. Now, problem less than
and
that.
the lockdown is only in selected areas.
Yes.
In greater.
And now people are pushing for total lockdown. But I know they should hold on. We'll come to that.
Okay.
Because I like majority leader. He has made us look, we can't bear. No, sometimes it is good to say the truth. Okay. What probably initially a mistake I feel say be a come from here and say coronavirus is starting now. In case I say a critical analysis of the economic impact, the cost that we need to be able to, if you want to enroll all these things, so that Ghanaians never feel will say, whether do we have that money to be amophobia appreciating more. A bit no more making a sound to say, I buy the Sika beer was a sisu OB. But and yes, man, so I imagine the stress our president you go through. I'll be turning into negative. And I sorry and say, hey, where is my president? Again, ordering because of per se and come on for a day. Nanka road or dear season. Need social intervention because no more social intervention to enroll. Na BBI. And ya pompire, mommy and I am pompire man.
Some of the interventions are well put in, the measures is put in place to mitigate the effect for all of us. No? To say water right now, water bill. Okay.
I didn't start here, you know. Na yemobi. Yenim said definitely a lockdown, people.
Okay.
But now people were talking total shutdown. But we told them, say, look, I don't know two sides of the coin. We are looking at the health side, between professionals are giving us advice on the first side. But we, the economists, also looking at the economic side. If you don't take care, you will be solving one problem on the health side But it will take down to the other side, the economic side. And that one even will be more devastating than even the health.
Isn't that the way Donald Trump is heading?
Yes, because look, as we are speaking now, what the my dear Wenko and when I will be stomach ulcer be developed to the various hospitals. It's not easy. People look, some people are hand to mouth. So now if the whole thing is shut down, they are not going, they are not coming. Government, of course, is doing best. Say, obenyo obiano so obiasin kakran ni eduane say baba ho. Government anka say me fidu one opa ewie or say me some as vulnerable kakra because of ya funny say work as if say government in fact si bibia no pa ewia and akakro ye no people are not appreciating it. Oh, and you push it say look, government to be able to do that partial lockdown. And yes, serious social intervention should be in rule.
Right.
And to one yes idea, and we are in for trouble. And you government it's here. I think from the beginning or started with this package, health professionals or catch them say ayaluru basisi amufuni free. It means then that the revenue that's supposed to come to the government will no more come. So that one is seized.
Right.
So they are going through it. So that is one sacrifice. So it will short the budget. Fiscal this gap will come. Then beyond that, and our own insurance package, say health professionals.
350,000.
Yes, for the insurance. And this is, we see, sometimes the professionals need says a bio pettiness be, maybe a petty. Now I must start kasa me to me say human being will never be content with
you call them petty?
No, and you maybe why you petty.
To say.
Oh, just say.
To say.
Say you na mo you say bibi you buy bibi max be look, and I ask myself, max where you turn saying. You look, some people, those in the informal sector. Now, because of the shutdown, they are not going to work. No income come. Nobody pay them salary. Your salary 100% is guaranteed.
Plus bonus.
Bonus. So if you buy even PBA, what is wrong? Some people even use handkerchief. We see, what I want people to appreciate, we are in a problem that we didn't expect. So everybody, so it's not extraordinary times. And meanwhile, government is doing this for you. That is a little sacrifice. This packet 350. Say, and ya can have an alconia this money. 3.5 billion insurance. I would take home. And then beyond that, the health professionals, and I say, I'm giving you free tax on your basic salary, for 3 months. Chief, is it not going to short our budget?
You say Accountant General, I shall say a month's relief.
And short your budget. It's going to create that fiscal gap. And so people should think, so where is that government even going to get the money to pay me?
But if you look around, a lot of the shops and businesses are closed.
Yes.
So how is the Ghana Revenue Authority money?
Even now, they say even from this month going, no company should file this return. To me, it's a not.
So more pressure on the government.
Yes, and we have a situation where that time almost say Ghana, we are in a situation here. You are spending almost 75% of our tax revenue and our destiny on salaries. It is a wolf spending about 70% on salary, 70%. Not tax in Anka. That's 70% of your budgeted monthly tax banner. So where is government going to get that? Meanwhile, your salary is agreed. It's one cast or tisumpo. Opa, my president gets tax him, my mental salary, but one was may have a cry. Into mommy. Also, that's what I'm saying. When I pray for president.
Right.
Because I just imagine the stress. Where is it going to get that money? To finance all those things. And so when you basic salary or see tax 3 months free.
Right.
Then fast forward. Or see, in addition to that, all the frontline health workers, my mom 150 Ghana cedi every day for 3 months. And be active some of them are inactive. A big part if you are on a society away, I'm on Sabbath. Well, and then beyond that, the match allowance we pay alongside that of April. Well, apart from that too, the ministry for 3 months, or some basic salary or the 50%. Sounds like what's
incentives?
Oh, Chriso salary no rather. I this you are in a problem that can say, your workers rather or defeat.
But these are incentives for the health workers.
Yes.
At least motivate them.
Yes.
Let's deal with the virus.
Yes. Well, now beyond that, let's come to the broader perspective of the nation.
Yeah.
Look,
the broader
perspective, yes. Government is saying the whole country should enjoy water for 3 months free, money free. So this one, and Qatar is a year and get free water, and also so I ask myself, where is government going to get that money to do all this? If that one to also going to create that fiscal space, and then after this free water, vulnerable groups. Some are, look, like we said, some people, it is hand to mouth. So if you don't roll this social intervention policy to make sure that they are also fed somehow, you are going to create
social
serious.
All right.
So that one too, he has packaged about 400,000 people. This is partial. About 3 places, Kumasi here, and then some places where it's not the whole region.
Right.
So about 400,000 people are going to be fed free. So I asked myself, where is the money going to come from?
Right.
And then beyond that, stimulus packages for SMEs.
Right.
Small businesses near there. That's what we say now near close. Most of them are the Bekufiakudium capital.
Yeah.
Some people too, their employees want to mean say, all of a sudden, because I'm planning. Until you are crampa, private men obeka se metimo salary, but mama mukakra. Until at the end of the day, it will erode their capital.
Yeah.
Until government, in an attempt to bring them back, after we say about 600 million Ghana cedis. Stimulus packages for the SME, small and medium enterprises.
600 million.
Millions in it. This is so huge. And a lot of them. Now look at the last one to electricity. Have you seen it? Certain brackets that we think that they are in the low vulnerable group.
Yeah.
It's a free. Then beyond certain all the industries and other things, or say 50%. Electricity, my wife free so. Then I said, so what media sometimes I feel say government is pushing himself too.
You think it's biting more than it can chew?
That is how I feel because one, when I look at the various sources government gets its revenue, those verses almost virtually they are all blocked. So how is it going to look? Let's mention those sources. One. Government gets money from our petroleum receipt. That is our crude oil.
Right.
Now, what is the crude oil price now? Government prepared a budget, hoping that crude oil that will come from the distance will we are targeting $62 per barrel.
Right.
Now, as we are speaking now, it's around little over $22. So that money you use to prepare your budget that you have, predicted the revenue. Look, it is going to reduce more than 60%.
Is that what the government calls financing gap?
Yes.
That's the gap. It's getting huger and
huger because you see the variables that are creating the gap. There are many.
Right.
They are coming from different angles. Two, government also gets import duty.
Right.
Now, as you go to Harbour and see how many people even our they've closed it. So people don't even if people will bring it is insignificant. So government will also lose about 60% of that revenue from there.
Okay.
Look, and also it's going to create that social fiscal space. Then beyond that, government also get money from the GRA, that is our tax revenue, company taxes, PAYE, that is, and all those things. Now, as we are speaking now, today, when I was coming, GRA's office had been closed down.
Right.
Nobody. So where is that government going to get that money? So everything, virtually, the traditional sources to get revenue, which is independent of our own, everything is blocked.
Right. So this is going to create some kind of headache
financial
for the government. But I think you left out one other incentive government pushed in.
Okay.
I think last week the Bank of Ghana cut down or reduced policy rate further.
Yes.
And so that the banks can at least also keep giving out
very good
loans or assistance to SMEs further. But the question is that with all these things that you've enumerated, how is it, especially with the banks, how is that going to affect the coconut seller to continue? How is that going to affect the Uber or the taxi driver to continue their business? Because are the banks really reducing their interest rates for the SMEs?
Well, that is as for Bank of Ghana, they are doing everything. But so we see their target is the businesses. Because beyond this, businesses should be able to stand on their feet so that they can, even if not recruiting more, to maintain their employees. Because once and also threat was one the employees you lay them off.
Of course.
And now what should I do? And to help them to survive, say Okobobi Sia or Banga, Yanteso. Is that
the reality?
No, I know what I'm saying. That they have said it.
Okay.
But whether that will be implemented, what of course some of the banks in say reduce rate kakra by 2% in the some of the bankers
now. This institution, Delex Finance, must say zero interest. Zero interest.
Which of course, and also you're very good. Say, and also your attempt. So whether your kind of your proper God does send your amount for us or loan now, and we just want people evidence.
Integrity.
Go for now also did as when you can. No, say 09 who's practically wayampa. But
propaganda.
And you're making so because say, oh, you reduce make so that media advert. What you say? But then you said something, say, all these things, a better than an ordinary person affecting another business is a bit to me, of course, but that issue is a bank in the remember that they also give these loans out based on customers' deposits. What you say?
Okay.
And he said, customers, say, are you close? Remember, banks in baby, would the upper could now, who be 2 hours, 3 hours, single customer can enter. You about and just what and you see people are drawing, but people are not depositing. Because all the companies have so why is the business that you're going to do? So at the end of the day, I say panic withdrawal because now the people are not working. So I remember me what account to be a medical me would draw and no balance balance in the banana you must say meanwhile say be a business is cost what. And at least client to be
point now raises I think there are millions of Ghanaians going through that same dream because we dream one to say I come here be a 500
yes
we locked down it cost more than 1 week. How do I go about it?
Yes.
But Mr. Donkor, how do we go about it? How do we manage this time?
Until now, you see, people are not depositing. People too are withdrawing. The bank themselves, their coffers will dry.
Really?
And even loan now, I'm a business in the corner, can be new Okay. They will wish that they sikana nka omo de bobo obesia no. But a bit soon you go forward draw. A business is close with people, not the individuals. Until at the end of the day,
to come back to government.
Long it will come back to government. We see the issue here, me say, my number one prayers are your president. Because I just imagine the mental torture. And then I said, champion, why so dying? What birthday artist said, can't die. Now Uber release the nanny na down. A bubuaba down. Well, just you come back to zero. All the economic indicators near my birthday reserves are why or they are planning now. Everything has come to export. And still, as we are speaking now, we don't even know the way forward. Say the thing is ending soon.
Exactly.
That is even the point. Yeah. So I think for now you ask the question, say, what is the way forward? What did I say? Yes. One, the way forward is that I like the action Bank of Ghana has done that. Oh, let's reduce the interest rate. Government says I have made this to as stimulus packages. I made so much. Now I think that the process is ongoing.
Right.
What we do is that these companies, when they get the money, they have to also adapt serious fiscal discipline.
Okay.
They have to manage the money well.
Such as?
Such as, my friend said, near Mabia, who share business, there are certain expenditure, irrelevant.
Okay.
As I said, when you see put it into the core business, your input. Every business, there is an input and output. So, make sure you use it for the core mandate of the business. We have so many businesses. Now we cry a package. Yeah, the maomwa. And there no who said as a so training. As a so two kwanya here. No alcohol weekends. So many businesses weekends. They general church sikana or dinner or enjoy. Sadly, must stop because the thing is that with this on normal times, as I said, near maybe who empty nothing. Ama one person who your core business. What you're supposed to do to bring your money back? Me makase to grow your business. It's not about big money you always get to pulling. It's about how you manage the relative resources that you have.
So let's take the example of a trotro or a transport owner.
Yeah.
Say Mr. Kofi owns 3 trotros.
Yeah.
The trotros during this partial lockdown are not supposed to take full capacity.
Yeah.
They're supposed to take half capacity. The business has to go on to feed the work, to keep on paying the drivers, and the auxiliary staff, as well as feed his family. How is he going to? What advice would you give to such a medium scale or a small scale business? Outside, you see maybe food vendors, the tea seller and all that. Maybe due to shortage of customers, revenue coming in. Yeah. So he has to go to the bank for such support.
Yeah.
But how would they survive the tenure of this lockdown where we don't know the expiry date?
Yes. And because as at now we don't know the expiring date. And like I said, now even Sikano, we see once a vulnerable groups near the end. Our main customers so another vulnerable groups. Which are almost vulnerable groups, Chief, who is sitting in V8? Who go and this woman have been watching watching. Of course, Minkase is can do only watch it. But who do you put yourself in? And almost so now we are sensitive group or musicano or course and will be better if you are caught we say near this assuming now will be back 5 cities you know now we have looked at any lucky yes mama and one casano vulnerable no the watch be a bezo hand about better V8 no so no vim wechum on so and near what kind of who you are putting the right person and easy but then what we say is it boils down to try managing yourself, the little that you have.
Is it discipline?
Discipline.
Individual.
You must all apply financial discipline. And easy. Say, ebia, sikana wo jeno, ebia daily. Wona wo spending ana akonmano na ye 50 cedis. And now we are no water, otonam no water, salmon kakra, water fish, no water way, obi to me and quano to me combine number 5. Please
focus.
Please. Say a banaya critical, sabio, a biano, near would be to your phone biano, or to me, and one say you clean. Said Gary Crana, what I said, look, that time me Tom work as an ave mono, Sisia Sicanenso, Naminia Gary. Na me twina temenya ebia intosi ne e na me de amani bia to so you will survive. No waye e wo mu a na se ebia wo de papa brako bi be free mu a na waye so ho nti self discipline in terms of finances yen na ya make sure say you apply because enye easy access now. Okay. Because if you want to go by your normal life what you eat now the revenue source of these individuals, you are going to be found wanting.
Definitely.
Inti, you will be say or say self-actualization. What I will urge individuals, sit down. Now, your business, you have closed down. You know the little resources now you are left. Plan it. And know at least, and your crown. We don't know whether today President is going to speak today. President.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Well, say last week lockdown or the 1 week now. You to me will say be our baba standing on. Update also. Which in the amushi pushy koidie. Maybe I select this.
When you're optimistic that you end it right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying amushi pushy. So I am professionals. Even no grass have a total lockdown, but you see they have to also be very careful.
Okay.
But of course, you name your debaba. But like we said it, individual, how are you going to survive with this? What they have to do is this: know the little resources.
I'm not stopping you, but just hold that thought whilst I share some messages. Okay. Because we are going to look. This morning, I was listening to a foreign sister station, and they painted a scenario. I'll repaint that scenario to you, and then we'll see how we can solve that. But a few messages from the social media handle says, this is Kweku Ampoma. He says, good morning, Mr. Donkor. This one is from Janobi Sechre Samson. Mr. Donkor is always on point. Great show from you, from Kintampo. Nanaya says, good morning. Naamele from, he says, I'm watching from Iraqi Kurdistan. Dr. Donkor, hey, Mr. Donkor, wait to Iraq. Good morning, bro. I'm watching live from Germany, Hamburg. Good work. From James Opoku. This is a question. Can I ask Mr. Donkor how often he meets President Nana Akufo-Addo, to share his brilliant ideas? Kwesi Botre is asking from London. Just before I come to you, High Sense is saying they are still open. The business is still open and they are willing to take your orders. As you know, their showrooms are shut down currently, but they are still open, safely open, digitally open, or open online, if I have to put it that way. And in the wake of the corona deadly virus, they are intensifying the measures as provided by the Ministry of Health, and they are saying to you, keep washing your hands, keep adhering to the social distancing protocols, and let's keep adhering to the government directives. You can contact High Sense on 0302-550000 and order your equipment or items that you need digitally. Franco Trading is also telling me to tell you that due to the partial lockdown, its sales service are still ongoing, but it's still digital or still online. And how to assess them is through their website, that is www.francotrading.com. And if you want to call them directly, the phone number to do so too is 0246-422-338 and 0555-939-391. You can keep watching this program on your social media handles at Net2TVGH on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And it's not just Net2. If you are a fan of Oman FM, Oman TV, at Oman TV is the handle on social media handles, YouTube particularly, and I guess it's on Facebook as well. Back to the studio with Mr. Donkor, a chartered accountant and a financial consultant, telling us how to manage in this this unpredictable period of partial lockdown. But like I said, I no pay mete one sister foreign station, or say, a bit to me a period bia when we don't know how this is going to end. Even those who we call middle class will come out struggling with the so-called vulnerable and the poor for the handouts. Because if it goes beyond, say, June, which a Nigerian will say Tofiakwa. If it goes beyond June, even the middle class will even begin to struggle. Because some of them own businesses like boutiques, provision shops, small marts, and others. They have closed down and nothing is coming in. It will get to a point, whatever their savings are, may not be able to see them through. So they may have to join the poor and the vulnerable and access the food from government and other charitable organizations. Is that a real scenario which can unfold?
No, look, it has started.
Hey.
It has started. Look, it has started. No, look.
So you see people from cantonments, East Legon joining the queue.
Yes, it has started. Mami Chiro. Adiano eba all of a sudden. So one kaye. Even like we say, people who boutique ni adiano. Bebre na no anye enough preparation. Ebi no want tade gua ya loko. Ontumi mbie. O just say na even obi mpo a sisi ahana ne baba beto because a man for pocket aye dry. Enti ebi a okọ no a make sales kakra. Hwe this period here lock down. Ebi a wo dependent. Obi okra wa wo ne maame so wo ho. Ne maame se ya lock no down ne papa. Enti omo na ne dependent no sisi a 2 weeks ebi a ne coffers aye dry. Okobias on to me could be obias one day about betchen. Into how is it going to do? And he associate about so asaka into me and more prayer journey. And yes, I will get there. We are cutting there.
So it's not just a fear for the needy and the vulnerable. Majority of us
are joining. I just me put to myself the president or problem. And yes, you because say I ended this week. Nasa yes tending one. Would you obehu? Say this food ya moche near the adeno. Would you as a government increasing or the more sikani ebishim? Because all the bape ebesa you can't say as so the homes now ochiche because a idea be to me one you are not working, nothing is coming. The little that you have, you are dropping. Like I said, look. When the thing started, I was having some money. I work a crowd, Missikim. Mesa me kwa no makoyi. We say send me way. Say at the end of the day, the balance the minya esa mother and I'm saying yemu crash me. And it's a me who baby akoyi. Na say aban echiche yi na say me hu a me gina ho. You see, so the issue ne say baby ayedu no any vulnerable we biom. Any medal a yibium. Yanshania a bear kakran amuna bedwani. Internamica said, I buy over huge tax and easy.
Right.
What you say, and I deal with your so bano. And money be okay, say even petrol crampo yate amanone crude oil so above for me, your crude oil, you that revenue. Yeah, so I crabba then kakanga was a coming. I was even saying, say, and Kaban crampon, this petrol no crampona, yet Teswaman on in our yano. And Ka Mefan said, realistically, no, and Kayama prices nimpo and Mohonanka, Aban Sunya revenue kakra, and also oil, a petrol prices so that started so titiso. Oh, just I
follow.
And to be piano, everything I stagnant and yeah, easy. The only
And it's a similar sentiment, and majority leaders so share.
Share. So now, no, even the partial is almost drain the government's pocket. Now, you have a call for total. Say if God will say you can say young friend say bia say nyankopon ni you say total. Next say two. We are talking about two regions with some Kaswa as
the most economically vibrant region.
Yes. Now you have talk about 16 regions. The population of vulnerable groups. If three, you require over 400,000. Now the government should be targeting about 1 million population to enroll, feed them free. And yes, small easy. And apart from that, in Ukraine, we have so many economic challenges we go through. Now, where is the government going to get the money? I am a World Bank $1 billion. I know I said that.
Okay.
Because if you look at the shortfall, who change here? It's about roughly 5.8 billion. Now we are total lockdown. Partial. Kanufurata estimating, we need almost like 9-point-something billion. So for the three, the two regions and now with the whole year, then it means then that government will need not less than 20 billion
to contain.
Yeah, to contain it.
Just the economic survival of people.
So now 1 billion from the World Bank their money. So how is it going to get the money?
Right.
Now, GRA, I'm up to home offices. So where is the revenue going to come from? And idea and government in a wish say, and Kayan lock no cobianda. In Kian loco, not in Kawa, chief, Nanka, Yediana Besiho, Nanka, what time now the coffee. Nanko Bianco, best for Bianca, whether you are rich, you are what is said, free SHS, Abeya, when discriminate will be a country, and can't wish. But the question is that, I hear from Okonya that money, no dear. So, Auntie, I'm pushy total lockdown. I think he said we I'm pushing this out of the fear, say, Bia, numbers no air kosoro. But yes, you also consider the economic implication and the aspect whether government will be able to make meet that kind of social intervention to be able to keep the company the country going. Inti momu push amunjai Emma also the economists. Yes, we are assessing. Say possible. I'm telling you, the government has a good heart, will feed everybody, and they will lock down. Sabio Yadiano on Pesa Nipa Bako Kranko Bewu. But if it is not there, Nasa okay, Nyomo can't mean local down. When yes, you can say if you go and pick dead bodies. From the houses. And you're serious. Already now cry a bit outside. So, young triable now, because we are not in the normal times.
Right.
And now, young modern government decision be the baby piano. Nasa, I see us young managing your buanwa. Young one, you look at the economic aspect, we see the impossibility. You see, say, going forward, government was serious problem. And at the end of the day, remember, say, for our traditional sources in Esi, now Osha other places are ebia grant bini idea na also exhausted that parameters in area. The only thing about the government will go for excessive borrowing. Or boroswa
consequences.
Consequences. Or the boroswa your debt, remember now your debt, look at the last borrowing. Necessarily along about 250 billion.
Okay.
Now your locuna go for more. We are heading about 300 billion.
Okay.
Now even current debt, I won't cry. Yeah. Per average every year, young share interest and yet close to 20 billion.
Okay.
Never escalating.
Mr. Donkor, the good thing is that epidemic BIA is where we are saying, etc. We are very hopeful, say, there will be a time we'll be talking about the aftermath of this pandemic.
Good.
So we'll come back and see how we can fast forward
Yes, go. Yes.
We push it out of the system.
Yes.
So when we come back from this short break, we'll be looking at the after effects of the coronavirus epidemic. We'll be right back. Right, okay, we are not yet ready for any break as at now, and the living room is telling me to remind you that welcome back. Welcome back to the dialogue, and it's a conversation we are having, as usual, a Financial Friday conversation with Christian Donkor. And we've been discussing the implications of the partial lockdown so far. I mean, the 3 weeks that we've been locked down, government interventions, and the effect on businesses. Just before I reconnect with Mr. Donkor, I have a couple of messages to read. All that Mr. Donkor is saying are true. But as the president said, NPP governments know how to bring the dead economy back. Though difficult, but the economy will be brought back with Nana in charge. This one also reads, good morning. The president has been doing his best to protect his citizens from the COVID-19 pandemic. Let us abide by the rules as citizens and stay home to stay safe and be safe. And thank you, President Nana Akufo-Addo, for being there for your citizens in time of the COVID-19 pandemic. You deserve another term. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make it great and strong. 4 more for Nana, 4 more to do more. And that's from Tofik Kaswa 94. Sami Buache from Asamankesi says, by the grace of God, the COVID-19 will soon be out of the world, and especially our great country, Ghana. So those doing unnecessary politics will bow their heads in shame. Let's all help and respect the protocols and stay at home. Regards to Honorable Sintim Abuaji of Asamankesi, Mr. Owen Kwame Frimpong, and Ernest Yaokumi of Akwetia. And finally, this is from Munkaila Jonas Edia, inside Kerry. I don't know where Kerry is. But it says, even if John Mahama gives each household 500 Ghana cedis daily, it is not enough at all, because returns from Airbus deal alone can feed Ghana. Talk less of unconfirmed saga, where you make chop. But in all these, sharing of food items won't help him win even assemblyman elections, let alone the presidency. President Akufo-Addo is our hope, so no ababase. Thumbs up to my MP, Boniface Sadiq Abubakar, for his benevolence to the people of Medina. So back into the studio, we are reconnected with Mr. Donkor as we talk Financial Friday. So what have you got to say as we head towards possibly another update by the president?
Yeah. Let me say this. Okay. President, my advice kakrebia, Mama President, ne senior position. Baby almost so near maybe almost to remuni
opposition NDC and
Mahama ada incophobia.
Okay.
I mean, nobody is saying, sir, we are not in this fight together.
Right.
Yeah. But then, as I say, the president, or everything humanly possible, say,
okay, let me also make it humanly possible for our guests to also, our viewers to also join us. 0240-550-899 as we activate the phone line, 0240-550-899. So the platform is yours. You can call in and share your opinion or ask Mr. Donkor all your financial questions relating to the partial lockdown. I've been told I have a call, but Mr. Donkor, I'll find time for you now. Okay, the call is not on, so yeah, you can.
Yes, indeed. May funny trend be extremely worried.
Okay.
And that is another me. Look, social intervention are being put together. There are some people who be my say, you best say a man for adwin. Now you pushing the government to the letter. No matter my business say, look, and I won't miss the words. President Mahama, is it a fair who said social intervention who here? And not some man or power no him say social intervention and I know the name here.
Okay.
What you say?
I see your viewer be on the line. He's a caller. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Very good morning, my brother. Can I have your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, good morning. My name is Kojopuku. I'm calling from Kumasi. Mr. Lockdown, I can't almost be a grown. And this is for the Mumianja or Massimo. Now, buying the oil or 1 year papaya mayan or on your man. Oh, maybe a VIP driver. 3 weeks in before 1 week, I'm in order. because of what I said, nipa no more flow no tinye ntimi nkɔ adwuma ma trɛfi one solid month ntu tiɛkyɛ de politics na ma panyin na no so wo bibi papa ye na yɛnkɔ 2 weeks 3 weeks na de politics me hu sɛ mfa so wo so nti modaro ma mo ho ma yɛ na de na do wo yɛ ma yɛ no sɛ ba no onye ma na nyina ho to ani ntimi nkɔ adwuma medamase.
Thank you very much, my brother from Kumasi. I guess he's sharing the same thoughts you were going to.
Yes. And me chese open to be power social intervention hu here. E papa look, mama nchero. Senya yare ya. Opa chere me say kaya yefo na amwo ayi ho no. Amudo amu nye vulnerable group. Yem provide social intervention ma wom.
Okay.
Yadi nkwa na ye push for social intervention. Say social intervention or pushing ni nano. Identity in your own time. On me single one. On your
okay, you betcha. Let me pick another caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Very good morning, my brother. Can we have your name and where you're calling from?
I'm calling from Donkor, one of you.
Okay, from Donkor of Moro. Yentio.
Good morning, boss.
Yes.
Donkor of Moro.
Yeah, Tio, Mr. Moro. Koso.
But the Jamaica can say, Ghana mommy of Diago. I wonder if you did a young with Twitter TV home, and send it to no more ye. I said, the amount for a chair, no me denny pass, send a member. This can charm of body. Lockdown in tea. Share. Such a nipple bill, my mother say. Gabana can almost fall. We will say, big the TV so ready to know, Captain. Extra bino. I don't know you on your bonnet. Because you're an area of bonnet, we are able to be him, or be free about.
Okay.
Share. The idea waiting. I'm off with the jungle, and I am MP. By don't president in go to the president in Swati. Because there's a semi power of which him if you to say there's a pure Roma Elquan. You know that Ghanese you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. Until Pacha said we should be very mindful of the pandemic and shouldn't take it lightly. Thank you, my brother from Donkor. 0240-550-899. Mr. Donkor.
Yes, and Niamicha said, Abayi yet social intervention or to be even your Makakra wafa. First, water free, more electricity or the naba. But still, you are pushing. Look at the pettiness in Niamabi. Say, Anna, the number of ministers. Is that the time to push this kind of thing? Say, even ministers in the crown, how many now look?
That intervention was needless.
Just say, Papa, I do be a possible beboa. Now, even ministers, what is so? Crown, let's say, what is so by even 20?
Okay.
I'm a salary for the next even up to December. Look, we are here in this country. We are in this country. Where you paid double salary.
Okay.
We employ even, let's say, we employ 90 ministers.
Mr. Donkor, you have the last word as we finish the program. But let's give the opportunity to our viewers and take our final caller. Okay, so I guess your Vim has made the last caller run away. So
let me just say, you paid double salary to Ghana. Na kaya ye for the hope. Ama kaya ye for a comedy on Sunday be the outside. Now all of a sudden we jump to the air. All social intervention be active. Look, we try double salary. My friend said we take in 90 ministers. That's how we try double salary. 80, 160. Abaya employ 120. Hanan wa boka asin near we and yet about the
Mr. Mama is the last person to talk against the government.
Initially, you formed the committee to do propaganda, talkatives. But we saw it from the beginning. And I hit them. After the near my check. Look, politics now with the Bemun. We are advised. Some may makacho say, Abaya Bibia, Obian can't just mention Bibi. But if you go that tangent, one tried the whole thing, a bedroom will be crowd, who can be obedient. How can say? And I'm also disappointed in vulnerable groups. You know me, I speak for vulnerable groups. What to me, Jai? Na nipa bejina ho. Na hwaban send your stress you go through. We to me targeting number of vulnerable say. Yam fe aduane mram. Na aduane bi da say. Kenke with a full sardine that so. Near their brewa. No one try their to social media. Na who radical president and this who told you say you compose this buying as a so probably Danibia. And I make us say object say you all pay tax. It's true. Anti now buying own rono. But my mentor 8 years I'm a buy new tax. Tax in a piano or to afford. I did my V8 the madron tomorrow. Or carry you for John Chami V8 back why even carry you for leader or the man. Another no there and no the only deserve V8. You did all sort of behaviors. Look, yet am you try electricity. Meanwhile,
so we are expert. We're muda.
Electricity you at the height of that amount of yet that doing some 4 years. You couldn't now look at Scandal Abba. Now Amundo Nyamiasi say we Abba covers that scandal also. This power PPE agreement say catch you say excess PPE agreement I'm saying now and you because of bribe bunti ya jijin yesani woman buy boka about 2.8 billion every year on excess power here. No matter because of bribe I'm bejinti
power purchasing
purchase once I bet was scanner me say deal we na cover so get you deadly why you all sort of things me dream one in chase abaya way no abegina abaya and minister so you say
opposition leader so he has to give
now chief on one opposition leader we say you shouldn't be making yourself in the morning opposition leader if you don't want your opposition leader Palu on your opposition leader look everybody has the heart for the president because idea way idea is taking serious stress on the president and easy always isn't could be now they also there meanwhile not even a single of the social intervention at that time for pandemic beyond hito and you want to me even and provide one and now you jump everything to the air now Mamincho, Zanato running.
Next week, you're better.
Zanato, me say for the respect of the money, man.
Next week, so now we see you are getting charged, you are getting worked up. Say, program net here, but we are thankful. We are thankful. Pa Nasana High Sense who say we are thankful for being loyal to them as they keep their brand promises. They still have in stock all the appliances that you need, refrigerators, televisions, gas cookers, and what have you. But they are on sale digitally, so you can contact them online. And how do you do that? Contact them through their numbers 020302 550000. Right, so as we wrap up today's show, it's not yet over. Yao Amofak comes your way with another episode of the National Agenda program. And that's not all. Net2 transmission goes on all the way throughout to the evening. We have the African Spice, Sound Level, Secrets of Health, and my favorite movie comes on today, It's My Spy. All these and more are promised to you today. So without any more much ado, we welcome National Agenda as the next program. Stay tuned.